Hello viewers, today we're in the town of Paisley in Scotland and we're just starting this walk at Paisley Town Hall Clock, and we're just going to walk all the way along the high street. So for some of you this will bring you down memory lane if you stayed in Paisley years ago, and for others it's just a wee look at how the high street's looking today. But this is before obviously all the shops are reopening after the lockdown, so it's pretty quiet. There is some shops open. We've got Moss Street on the right, so you can walk all the way down there towards Gilmer Street. We've got the cenotaph just behind us as well. Give me a comment below if you've been in Paisley recently or if you're from Paisley, and if you're looking for new videos in Scotland, click the link below and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free to be notified when I upload new videos. So we've just walked by on the left hand side, the Home Bargains. Now a lot of you will remember that Littlewoods used to be there. There's quite a lot of shops changed hands in the high street in Paisley obviously over the years. We've got Sports Direct on the right, and just up from that we've got WH Smith and the post office. You'll probably remember many years ago Woolworths used to be there. You now have to head in there for the post office at WH Smith. Marks and Spencer's, they've got a retail clearance unit that is moving to another venue in Paisley, I believe, and the food place is also moved as well. That's a bit of a blow for the high street, that one. Give me a comment if you agree with that below, if you're from Paisley. The post office, as you probably know, used to be where the Last Post pub is just now, years ago. Really nice historical building. It then get moved into the Paisley Shopping Centre, and it's now in WH Smith. So just taking a wee walk along the high street, we've got the Paisley Shopping Centre on the left. Quite a lot of shops in there, a lot of retail shops in there, and in the middle we've got the wee inn shops, a lot of local shops, independent shops as well. We'll walk through that another day. Wee Subway if you're looking for a snack, of course. We walk all the way along the high street. It takes us up to the University of the West of Scotland, which a lot of you will remember as the University of Paisley, or older viewers, even Paisley Tech. And on the right hand side we've got a variety of shops here as well. Again, over the years these have changed quite a bit. On the left hand side you'll probably remember Watson's the Butchers if you're from Paisley years ago. Very good butchers used to be there, unfortunately not there anymore. You can see a lot of hairdressers and charity shops up the top end, especially of the high street. Black Rooster Piri Piri just recently opened. Heard it's quite popular as well. And above that, and just along a wee bit, we've got the Old Liberal Club. So a lot of older viewers will remember that one as well. That's unfortunately shut as well. I think the building's still in reasonable shape. I'm not sure what they're doing with it. And if you walk down the hill on the left hand side, you can go down to New Street. I'll do another video on that, guys. Check the link in the description below. New Street, if you walk down the hill, there's quite a lot of pubs. There's a chip shop, Caslavicci's, which you'll probably know is run by Paolo Nutini's parents. If you're from Paisley, you'll probably know that. There we go, just walking right down the hill, past the Bull Inn on the left, and one of the few nightclubs left in Paisley, Vienna's, down the bottom of New Street as well. Give me a comment if you've been there before. You might remember it as Club 30 or Toledo Junction. Just walking further along the high street, not really much going on this end of the high street. There's a couple of nice takeaway shops, and we've got Hamish's house on the left hand side, which I think unfortunately shut down. You'll probably remember this when it was in its former glory, just under the bridge at Gilmer Street at the railway station. Used to be a very popular pub. Never really done that well when it moved to the high street for some reason. And across the road we've got the Ugly Duck, quite popular with students at University of Paisley, or as it's now known, University of West of Scotland. I think that used to be called Vodka Wodka and a few other names as well. Give me a comment if you remember getting in there for a pint. Just walking further up, it will take us up to the Paisley Library and the museum. They're currently under renovation, and I think moving possible location as well on the high street. So quite a lot of it is boarded up at the moment, unfortunately. And on the left, One of the most famous pubs in Paisley. You've probably been in it yourself. The Wee Howff or the Wee Howff, depending how you pronounce it. Nice wee pub. Pop in there for a nice pint. Popular with students and also a lot of regulars when we get in there over the years. We've got Food 46, which has got a very good reputation. It's a cafe and a takeaway. Highly recommend. Pop in. If you're in Paisley and you need some food, pop in there as well. Another wee coffee shop on the right. And down the left, we've got Story Street, Leisureland Cafe. Also got snooker tables upstairs. Probably in your youth, you've maybe been in there for a game of snooker. Also, they've got some slot machines, arcade amusements, etc. They've got De Beers on the left here, top of Story Street. I believe they've got a wee beer garden in the back now, which I think is going to be popular in the coming months. And if we walk down Story Street all the way down, we've got the best chip shop in Paisley, Allen's. And we've also got the Paisley Student Union. And there's another restaurant called Cardozzi's, which is one of the best ones in Paisley as well. I'll do another video walking down there, guys. Remember, subscribe to the channel for more Scotland videos. It's absolutely free. Just click the link below the video that says subscribe. Hit the wee bell next to it. Click all notifications. And you'll get a wee message when I upload new videos. So that's Paisley Library and Museum, just on the right hand side here. It's time to rethink Paisley, so they're doing it up. A lot of changes going on here. Just further up, we've got the Coates Memorial Building, which is a really nice historical building in Paisley as well. On the left hand side, if you're looking to hire a kilt for a graduation ceremony, if you're at university or a wedding, we've got William Houston's, which has been there as long as I can remember. It's been there for decades, still open, so that's good. An independent shop still open in the high street. You can give me a shout if you've been in there. On the left hand side, a couple of news agents, and just further back there's a print shop. So if you're at the University of Paisley, or the University of West of Scotland I should call it now, and you need some stuff printed, then there's a wee shop right next to the uni. Obviously you can go in the uni and get it as well. Just walking down towards the University of the West of Scotland. This is the main building here. You can walk right in, there's different levels, and they've also got some campuses spread throughout Paisley and some other different buildings just round the corner, etc. So if you're coming to Paisley to check out the university, you would just go off at Gilmer Street train station, walk along the high street, 5 minutes and you're there. Any questions you've got about that university, you can let me know. I actually went there for 4 years, many years ago. Changed a wee bit now. It's called the University of the West of Scotland Paisley campus, and that's in High Street. If we walked further up here, it would take us to the west end of Paisley. I'll do another video on that another day. But if you just walk further up another 10 minutes, it takes you to the west end of Paisley. There's some various bars and restaurants there as well. A lot of independent shops. Not as busy as it was years ago, a wee bit different. And we've got the Coates Memorial Church, which I'm sure you'll agree is a really nice building. A lot of history there. I don't think, unfortunately, it's fully functioning at the moment. We're trying to get funding to keep it going. I think it's a very expensive building to run. You can imagine with the age of it and the history. So you can take a wee walk up there. A lot of people get married there, a lot of graduation ceremonies, so that'll have a lot of memories maybe for people watching this video. Give me a comment. Did you get married in the Coates Memorial? Did you graduate from university at the Coates Memorial? Probably quite a lot of you did if you're from Paisley. So just walking into the Coates Memorial, we'll take a wee closer look. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember, it's absolutely free. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video. It just helps push it out on YouTube. And we'll see you in the next video. We've got lots of videos coming out of other places in Scotland and around Paisley as well. Share the video with your friends if you found it useful. Thanks for watching.